this isn't gonna be some crazy long video, I just want to kind of share. This is gonna be like a whole new channel. I have another channel. It's gonna just be me and Christ. The other one is games and entertainment, but it's also Christ, within it. So that it could guide you to over here. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to talk about my past, and uh really talk about how it doesn't define you. I'm not saying that in a bad manner as, oh, what happened to me, or, I'm saying that I'm a person that is messed up a lot. I've hurt people, I've been hurt, is I'm not gonna be on here trying to bash people, be like, oh yeah, no, this person did this person did that. No. Like I only show people not what they want to see and not what I want them to see, but it's like they don't know me in depth the way other people who are close to me would, and that's obvious. And for the longest time I feel so guilty about the things I've done, and I think of, oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda, like I should have done this. Why didn't I do that? I could have done that instead of doing this. All the things I would have been able to do now if I had not done so and so. But it's like I would not have learned and matured in the way that I am now if I didn't do those things. And I'm not saying that I should have done those things, right? Because I could have learned and matured in a different way, in a better way. It probably would have taken longer, but it would have been better. Um, Maybe it would have been better. Who knows? But sometimes the best teacher is pain. I didn't want to limit myself anymore. I can't limit myself anymore because like I have so much left in me. I have so much to do. I have so much I want to do. And why would I limit myself because of my past? And, I feel there's a sense of guilt when you're moving forward, because it feels like, you're leaving behind things that you're not quote unquote forgiven for. And it's like you have to kind of forgive yourself. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same place mentally or physically or spiritually, wherever. And I wanted to share that because I was in that space for a very long time, probably all my life. And sometimes it still comes and goes, but it's like I'm focusing on things that really matter now. You know, there's been times where I've been so distracted either by girls or video games or, food even. Cause it's like, bro, I like to eat. All right. Um, there's just been so much going on in the back of my mind and so much I want to do and so much I want to become and be and so many dreams that I have, and I almost lost all that. Back on my other YouTube channel, I had so many videos and I deleted all of them after a bad relationship because I was like, bro, I can't do this. I was like, my motivation is gone. Every part of me is gone. Every part of me that I gave to that person is gone. But it's not. It's not at all. And I had to fight to get every single piece of myself back. Not that I gave to that person, but everything I lost in focusing on things that weren't right for me to focus on. A relationship at that time wasn't the best course of action for me. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that person wasn't the best course. No, I'm gonna say a relationship in general just wasn't the best course of action for me. So I should have made a smarter decision, you know? And I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to understand that. And I want to share that with y'all to be like, yo, bro, just focus on yourself. I heard that so many times as a kid when I was so like relationship obsessed, and I was like, bro, what you mean focus on myself? I'm supposed to focus on myself without another person being there, like relationship wise. And I was like, bro, come on. I never even needed anybody to help me start my YouTube channel. I've been doing it all by myself. My own editing, which I'll continue to do forever to the day I die because I love it. I love editing my own videos. I love how long it takes to edit my videos because I'll be laughing at my own edits and stuff. But whatever. I said I wasn't gonna make this long, but this is an encouragement video, and there's gonna be plenty more. And I'm going to lead you to Jesus Christ. He's the one that got me to this space. He's the one that got me here to begin with. I wouldn't be here without him. I really wouldn't. Like, I've done so many messed up things. It's not even funny. Not even a joke or something to take lightly. I've done so many messed up things. And I've cried so many times because it was like, I can't forgive myself for the things I've done. I can't. I cannot. Whether it's to people, whether it's to myself. Like, self harm don't always got to be physical. And sometimes it's worse when it's spiritual, you know? So, because the physical, I'm not going to say it's any better, but it's obvious that you're going through something when you do something like, you know, do one of these, or do one of those, or it's like those are obvious, but when it's spiritual, when it's inside, it's not really that obvious. There'll be certain things that you do where people will notice, but other than that, it's like it's not that obvious, and it eats you up inside bad, bad if you don't know how to get out. And trust me, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some secret that no one knows. You won't know how to get out. Ever. You won't. Because it's not your job to get yourself out. It's not. It's not anyone else's job to get you out. Only one person, one being can get you out. And he doesn't reach his hand from above and pull you out. No, he sits there with you inside the grime and the muck and the mud. And he's like, Brody, this is what you're going through. I won't tell you why you're going through it right now, but you will understand. I will tell you the basis. I'll tell you the basis of why you're going through it, right? Because I know this for every single trial and error I've been through, and every single trial and error anyone has ever been through. They'll tell you this is the basis of why you're going through it. Add on to your testimony so you can help other people who are going through it get out of it and understand the purpose behind it all, right? So that's why community is so important, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But yeah, I'm going through all the things that I'm going through to add to my testimony. Does that mean I should go and jump and make mistakes? And no, I should use wisdom that I've been given. Mistakes happen by accident. They happen non-intentionally. That's what I want to make my mistakes be. I don't want them to be like some decision I made because I wasn't listening to Christ or listening to the Holy Spirit and I just went off and did my own thing. I don't want my mistakes to be like that. And sometimes they're going to be like that, bro. We're not perfect. Sometimes they're going to be like that. And you got to be okay with making mistakes, but you have to be even more okay with accepting the grace that comes after you made the mistake. Don't reject God's grace. Don't reject his forgiveness. Oh, I don't forgive. I don't deserve forgiveness. You crawl into your little hidey hole and you hide, bro. You hide. Don't hide. Don't hide. Because it's pity you're falling into too. And you don't realize it. But it's not pity, it's something deeper in it's bro. I know. I know you want there to be a better explanation besides pity, and you don't want to sum it down to something that's treacherous and as lame as pity, but it is. Not in a negative connotation that says you're a wussy. No, but it's just that. You're falling into pity. Run up out of that. Don't fall into it because you want to reject something that you don't deserve. But it's been given to you freely and with so much love and comfort and warmth. Don't reject it. Don't you dare reject it. Because in you rejecting it, you're stopping yourself from helping not only yourself and taking that plank out of your eye, but in doing that, you have no rights to go and help anybody else. Because you have your own problems that you won't even try and attempt to take care of. So who would you be to go give somebody else advice that you won't even follow? I used to be like that. It's literally like giving advice to people that you won't even follow yourself. You know? But that was it for this video. I'm excited to be recording again. I'm gonna get my software up. I'm gonna get my, you know what I mean. All right. Anyways, I just love talking. So this is gonna be a channel where I just yap, straight yap. But I appreciate everybody that I've ever met. I appreciate all the trials that I've ever gone through. When I tell you being grateful is the best way to get out of a negative mindset, it really is. So look around you, bro. You might be in a horrible situation. You might be in a one-bedroom apartment. You might be homeless. You might not have all the breathing apparatus that you need to breathe properly. You might not have limbs that you would like. You might not have this. You might not have that. Be grateful that you're alive. You may be suffering. And I know you're suffering. I know you're suffering. But keep pushing. Keep moving forward. Moving forward doesn't always have to be physical. A lot of the times it's spiritual. Most every 100% of the time it's spiritual. Because whatever manifests in the physical is because of what's happening in the spiritual. You're depressed and you're so downtrodden you can't shower for days, for weeks, for months. What's going on spiritually? Talk to Christ. Talk to him, bro. Seriously, this is not a joke thing. This is not a game. None of that. No religion, relationship. He's literally a person. He's asking you, what's going on? Either he's asking you that or he's telling you, this is what's going on. Focus on me so I can guide you out of this darkness. And the guide isn't stretching his hand from above and no, he's leveled with you. Christ is leveled with you. He's taking it side by side. He's saying, look, go here, go here, go there, go there, go here. So don't disregard any of this. Please genuinely listen and take heed and take it to heart. Because these are things I wish somebody would have told me when I was going through this. And I, y'all hear that all the time. It's like, how do I explain it? Like, it's like all these things I've heard from myself. And it's like, bro, I don't want to hear none of this. Like, if we hear it all the time, why are you repeating it again? But with more emphasis, because it's true. And if I don't use more emphasis and say the things that I'm saying, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it with emphasis. Maybe I should say it like this. Hey, bro, follow Jesus Christ, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't follow him on some calm, like, you're really not gonna get nowhere in life, and you know what I mean? Like, you gotta follow him. Like, bro, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to show you my passion, oh man. I'm gonna show you my passion. When I first started my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, it was just straight passion, bro. It had nothing to do with the girl I was seeing at the time. A part of it did, because I was passionate about that too, but my main passion was Christ. But then when I lost that relationship, it's like everything came tumbling down because Christ was in my foundation. But now, feel me? He is. Now he is, and I'm proud to say that. And I'm happy to say that. This is how I fight my battles. You know what I mean? So come on, get up and do something with your life. There's no rush. There's urgency, but there's no rush. Take your time. Build yourself, man. Don't listen to people who are trying to rush you and this and that and that. Use your time wisely, because I didn't. I'm 21. It took me 4 years to get my associate's degree. Do not follow me, bro. 4 years. Isn't that crazy? 4 years to get my associate's degree. That's how long it takes to get a bachelor's. And it took me that long to get an associate's because distractions, girls, video games, food. There's a time and a place for all those things. Yes, video games and food is different from having a whole relationship with somebody else where you got to put mad time every day. Video games, you could game 3 days out the week, give the other 4 days a rest, and focus on what you need to focus on. We could time those things. Eating 3 times a day, that's it. You know what I mean? A little 2 snacks in the middle of the day. You know? It's all about timing. Putting work and effort into yourself. If you care about yourself, you're going to do that. If you don't, you should. Look how precious you are. You don't understand how precious you are. I don't know why. You have bruises, you have scars, you have this. Okay. Look at a mosaic. What are mosaics made out of? Broken glass, bro. You're broken all over, but God is putting you right back together where you need to be in the right positions. Come on, dude. You're a literal mosaic. But the difference between a person who doesn't follow Christ and a person who does is that mosaic isn't put together yet. That unbeliever is a mosaic that's not put together yet. The believer, their mosaic is being formed. Every day, some broken piece is being broken off, and another piece that's broken is being put right back in that fits exactly where it needs to be. But yeah, how many times am I gonna say but yeah and try to end the video but keep talking? Goodbye. Don't ever hit my line again.